right, I think we're live. We'll see how this goes. Oh my god, traffic. Dude, I feel like this is really close. Why is that so close? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Alright, let's see here. Live chat, I think we're good. Yeah, it feels like really close. I don't know why. Like, I think it's the angle of the camera. Quality looks good though. Maybe it's just me. What is going on? Hello, hello. Man, I was just live on DJ stream like, what was that? 2 hours ago maybe? Not even. Now we're live again, which is cool. Yeah, how are you guys? What is going on? I gotta like take off my glasses for a second to read. Chat doesn't stay up. I wonder how you keep chat up. Like, chat does not stay up very well. What's going on, POW? What's up, buddy? Shay's here. Neomorphous, what's up, guys? Yeah, we're on our way back from Lokotech event. That was cool. That was fun. I got like 2 hours to chat. So I was like, hell, you know, sitting in some good Washington, D.C. traffic. So I'm like, hey, I might as well go ahead and go live. I feel like I didn't go live this past week on Thursday. And I feel like I didn't go live the week before. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like it's been a little bit. Got 22s in chat, hanging out. Oops, wrong stream. That's right. Hey, that's okay. It's approved. It's approved. Yeah, DJ and I found a good spot just to do a live stream from at the hotel we were staying at. The hotel was really cool. It was a Hyatt, and like the whole inside, like you walk in the lobby and you can just look up, and like you can see every story. Really cool. But then there were escalators that went down to different levels below underground, and DJ and I just found like a little seating area off to the side. It was like their conference like level, and we were waiting for someone to be like, you guys can't sit here. We were like we just found like a registration desk. We just sat at the registration desk. It worked out perfect, which was really, really good, and just kind of hung out there. Yeah, I got the short drive. Tech Hustler, I think he's like 6 hours, and then I think Chump Change, Chump Change has to be long. I wonder if he's making the drive straight back today, because Chump Change drive back, I don't know, that's probably going to be like 8 hours plus. I can't imagine, because I know he's like really up there. So his drive back is going to take a while, which we'll have to see. But no, it was a cool event. I really enjoyed it. How are you guys enjoying your Sunday? Anyone doing anything mining related today? Oh, there we go. Oh, we're just sitting in traffic. It said like an additional 15 minutes in traffic, which kind of sucks, because getting into Washington sucks, and then getting out, because like there's very few ways to easily get out of Washington, D.C. So going to the airport, I dropped DJ off at the airport this morning, just, I don't know, less than an hour ago, and it only took us like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to get, not even, to get to the airport. I was super surprised to see it was that quick. I got some alerts popping up on my phone. Do you guys hear those by chance? I'm curious if you guys hear those or not. But I was really surprised to get through Washington in like 10 minutes. I couldn't believe it, because the traffic like is unreal. Like last night, it took us, it was like, we should have just walked it. It was a few blocks, and we got an Uber, and it was bumper to bumper traffic the entire time. It was really stupid. Now, I think a lot of it was because of the protests going on. Yeah, I heard the buzzing. Okay, so it does give you a little buzz. Okay, it's good to know. I wonder if I can do this. Hang on here. Let me see if I can. Okay, let's see if I mute those. There we go. Okay, that should help. That should help with the buzzing. But it's all good. Thanks. I just silenced my phone. I think that'll help out with that a lot, which will be good. What is going on, the Travelers Travels? How are you, man? Heck yeah. So what projects you guys got this weekend? I was hoping to get some GPU mining rigs done, built, but it's not happening. By the time I get home, I was so tired. We weren't even out that late. I mean, dinner went till 9:45, 10 o'clock, I think. Morning. We went to the Lokotech event. I did. I got invited to it. It was cool. Down in Washington, D.C. It's only a few hours from where I'm at in Pennsylvania. So they invited me down, so I drove down for it. It was pretty cool. I'm gonna try to prep a video for it tonight when I get home, while it's like fresh on my mind and stuff, and do kind of a recap video on just kind of everything I learned, some of the questions I asked. But yeah, it was cool meeting everybody. There was, I don't know, 10, 12 of us, small group that got invited down to check out the prototype. I guess it's the proof of concept. It's not really prototypes. And that was really cool. Check those out. Hash with those. We each had our own like custom boards, so that was kind of cool to test things out and their chips, which was nice. Yeah, I'll be eager to see the finished product. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at with it. But yeah, it wasn't something that was public. There were a bunch of people asking about it. There was no like public, like big venue and stuff like that. They actually rented, there's a lot of those places in DC where you can rent like it's not even a conference room. It was like on their 12th floor of like this office building, but it was a really cool space. Had pool tables, fireplace, like all glassed in. You had an amazing view. They had a bar in there, things like that, and it was just like a private area to get together, which was really neat. And the setting was perfect. Like, kudos to Lokotech. They picked a really cool place to do it. And there was like 10, 12, 15 of us total, different content creators, things like that. And got to check things out, got to test it, which was cool, see how it performs, physically get to learn about the chip. I think that was the biggest one, just learning about the chip, which was nice. Just finished watching you and DJ, and now look, now we're here. You're waiting to get your KS3M? Wow, that's awesome. Good for you. You're trying to get profits before everyone turns them on. Yeah, I mean, I ordered a KS2 the other day, and I'm not like stressing out over like, oh my gosh, I need to get it right now. I'm gonna have lost profits. Like, oh my gosh, every day, every hour, it's less CASPA. I'm not concerned about it. And I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna get it sometime in the next 4 weeks. Awesome. It's not Amazon. I don't get it in 2 days. I ordered November batch, so like I'm gonna get it in now and between now and the end of November. And is the profitability per day going to go down? Yes. I should say profitability. The yield. I think we need to refer to it properly. The yield in CASPA per day is going to go down. The profit is always changing. I mean, look at today, getting up and seeing the CASPA over 6 cents. I mean, the value per CASPA is continuing to go up, but the yield's going down. Did you order a KS Pro? I didn't order one, but Ice River actually reached out to me and is sending me one. So they're going to send me a KS Pro, so I'm going to do a video comparing it to the KS0, just to see watt differences, hash differences, anything physical about it. I don't mind opening it up to take a look inside. I probably won't take off the heatsink. I feel like, was it Panda that took off the heatsink and it was a real mess? I can't remember. I feel like someone took off the heatsink on the KS0 and it was instantly regrettable. But yeah, we'll do a video on that, kind of comparing them. I think that would be pretty cool. I don't know how soon Ice River is going to send it out. They messaged me last week about sending the KS0 Pro. So yeah, I'll definitely do a video comparing it. And then we'll kind of go from there. Because I think a lot of us have that KS0 already, and we're happy with it. I mean, it's not making boatloads of money per day, but we're happy with it. And the KS0 just seems like it's like I feel like you're buying a car and they have different models. Like they have your base model, and then they have like your premium model. I feel like that's what we got with the KS0 Pro. That's like their premium model, or you pay for the base model. Like I feel like that's what happens. You get upgraded firmware, better hashing, hash rate, and you have to go with a beefier power supply. But I forget who mentioned it last night. Was it last night or the night before? Was it Fully Electric that was saying that the KS0 Pros have a different chip in it, the same one that's in the KS3s or something? I think he had mentioned that. I don't remember entirely, but I think that was mentioned. I'd have to validate that. So it may even have a separate chip. That I do not know, because I haven't seen them publicize anything like that. So I'm not sure where he learned that from or heard it from somebody. I'm not sure. Is the stream staying up for you guys? I'm driving here using mobile, so you guys can let me know in chat if the stream is stable, is working well, if it's not dropping. You know, please let me know. I'd love to know if it's doing pretty well. See how we do. Yeah, good. It's stable. Awesome. Stream's good. All right, cool. Yeah, I just wasn't sure. You never know when you're streaming off of mobile, like how well it's actually going to do, and if you have good cell signal. I'm on T-Mobile, and in my area it's pretty good. I don't have a lot of issues with it. Most of the time in DC we were getting 5G, except for when DJ and I were recording his live stream, because we were like 2 levels below ground, and I had no signal at all. I had to connect to the crazy hotel's Wi-Fi. Did you order any hash blades? I did not. They're going to be sending me one early next year, so I will be reviewing that and kind of giving an assessment on that, and then I think that'll help for me to make a decision, to be honest with you. If they weren't sending me one, I may be more inclined to order one, but I think a lot of like you guys, like you're kind of hesitant on ordering. So for me, I don't know that I would order one at the current. I mean, I got the big difference is, as a content creator, like I think this trip, like this event, this private event, was all about legitimacy, like meeting the people. You got to have a call with the ASIC designer, the chip designer, and physically seeing the device, physically mining with one of the 256 chips, like getting to see it working, getting to learn more about it, getting to ask questions. I think all of this, well, 2 things: legitimacy and brand exposure. That was the entire purpose of this event. So that's why they invited YouTubers down. They paid for YouTubers to come down, like, and I think that helps to reassure people too. Like, if they weren't legit, would they have paid for YouTubers to fly down? Would they have like paid, took us out to dinner last night, 𝐓𝐸𝐽𝐽, if you guys know 𝐓𝐸𝐽𝐽, great restaurant, really, really good. Not a cheap restaurant, higher end restaurant, which was nice. And yeah, so it was good. I mean, I think the legitimacy boxes are checked in my eyes. And now it's all about the brand exposure. And I think really it's going to come down to when the Hashblade comes out, you know, which is great. Did I see a Hashblade? No, the Hashblades are not produced yet. We saw, and what they did was, and I'm going to put a video together tonight. They took a board and they put one of the 256 chips on that board, and that board we were able to hash with. And we were able to connect it in via USB as a proof of concept, or that was the whole point of it, to show like that this thing was actually legitimate. All right, hang on, I need to check my GPS here. Might lose. All right, we're back. So yeah, so the whole purpose of it, so that, whoa, somebody is like, there's a BMW going down the road, like smoking. Different. But yeah, so that was the whole point of it, was to show these chips working. So it was cool to see these up and running, to see the chips running. We could see them hashing. We could hash to them, to our pools, to our wallets. And then we actually got to bring them home with us. Now, as many of you guys know already, we had to drill out the chips to destroy the chips. They are deathly afraid of competitors getting a hold of their chips. Like, they're definitely afraid of like Bitmain getting a hold of these before they're fully produced, because they're not wrong. Like, Bitmain's in China. There's no like IP like laws or anything. Bitmain could literally take this and re-engineer it and sell it as their own. Like, and you know Bitmain would. Let's be honest here. All of us, we all know Bitmain would 100%. So, yeah, I get it. So they are well ahead. This is something that a lot of hardware manufacturers are challenged with, is being like getting marketing antsy and like releasing like, hey, this is coming. And then we as a community are like, great, we want it now. Awesome, give it to me. I want all the details. And it's like, well, it's coming, but it's a year out. And the community is like, oh, it's fake. Like, I think we naturally do that. So this was at least a legitimacy step. So yeah, so I'm excited for it. I have to take off my sunglasses to read the chat a little bit better. We're like almost stopped here. Yeah, yep, I get it. Bitmain is probably already working on a chip for the L9. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, I can only imagine, like, is the L9 going to be double the hash rate of the L7? Maybe. You know, maybe like a 20 gigahash, or is it going to be 30? You know, which would be crazy. It would be crazy. I think what would be a challenge is, like, so we were doing, I was thinking through some of the math. So, those of you guys that haven't done the math yet, let's do some rough math, okay? I got time. I'm hanging out in the car. So an L7 does about 9, let's say on average, 9 gigahash, right? Okay, cool. So 9 gigahash. And an L7's roughly, let's say $3,500, okay? Roughly. You might get an old, you might get a new one, use it, whatever. $3,500, okay? It uses, it says marketed about 3,300, might be up to 3,400 on your watts. Okay. Hashblade does 2 gig. We're just going to round it from 1.99 whatever to 2 gigahash. Okay. Hashblade does 145 watts. All right. So, in order for me to get the equivalent of out of Hashblades of an L7, I would need 4.5 Hashblades. Well, you're not going to buy 4.5 Hashblades. You're going to buy 5. Well, the Hashblades are priced at $2,000 each. That's a $10,000 investment. Okay. Now let's do some rough math on our watts. So we're at 145, doubled there. We're at 290. Okay, so then doubled again. We're at 4. What's our watts? We end up. What is our watts? What's 145 times 4 point or times 5? Let's see here. We're gonna try to do this. 5, 2, 4, 20, 122. What are we at there on watts? Can somebody in chat do that for me? 145 times 5. It's probably 6 something. 6 something. I'm guessing. If somebody could throw that in chat, that'd be awesome. Waiting. All right. Come on. 725. Thank you. I thought we were like over 650 something. 725. Okay. So we're at 725 watts versus, we're going to say round at 3,300 watts. Okay. For the L7. All right. And our hash rate difference, we're now even. Okay. We got, we'll say 10 gigahash. You could get up to 10 gigahash. Okay, whatever. We're about there. All right. So what is our difference now? Well, we spent 10 grand on Lokotech's hash blades versus 3,500. So we're $6,500 difference between the two. However, we're running at 3,300 watts versus 725 watts. So now the question is how long can we run the Hashblade for, or I'm sorry, how long do we run the L7 for to make up for that difference in cost? So you got $6,500. So, how, you know, I'm not going to know this. I might need you guys. What's our operating? Somebody look on mine, the ASIC. What is our operating cost for an L7 per day at 10 cents? What is that operating cost? And then somebody help me out, divide 6,500 by that amount. And that will tell us how many days that like we would get by using the L7 versus the hash blades. So those are some of the things we really have to think about. And then on top of all that, you have to speculate on, well, what if an L9 comes out and blows all of this out of the water? All right, 600 days. Thank you. Thank you for your help. Thank you for helping me do some math along the way. I appreciate it. Yeah. So 600. Perfect. So 600 days. So you could run the L7 for 600 days. Now, the L9 comes out, and then that just blows everything out of the water, like, you know, type of deal. So it is absolutely a gamble. And a lot of this stuff I'll talk about in my video. I want to record it. I want to see if I can get it recorded tonight. It just depends how I feel by the time I get home. On like, okay, well, you know, initially my thoughts are that there's a challenge. My thoughts are, now here, okay, a few other things. You ready? Hashblade, you can run at home. Anybody can run this. The cool thing is about the Hashblade 2 is you could take an 8-card server case and you could put 8 Hashblades in it. Because the Hashblades will all use PCI 1, like that's fine for communication, like your X1, you don't need anything crazy. And then the nice thing is you're just using your 8-pin connectors to plug in your Hashblades. And they only use 145 watts. So like, the nice thing is as you think about it, you know, you could run these in a GPU mining rig. You could run these in your PC. You don't even need to have fan cooling. Like, you don't need to run these in a server case because you really don't need the fan cooling at all. Yeah, it's completely silent. It has no fans on it. It has no heat sinks on it. And the cooling it actually uses is the board itself. It's crazy. So like, anybody can run these. That's a huge factor. You're not running traditionally, you're not running an L7 in your bedroom, in your office. You're not running most people aren't running an L7 in their garage or in their basement because of the sound, especially the L7, man, that thing whines. So there is a benefit there. So we talk about 600A difference, but now you have the benefit of, like, you know, you can run these wherever. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It's a gamble for sure to buy the Hashblades with the possibility of ever having an L9, like ever. You know what I mean? So like that's some of the challenges too. Some people I talked to were talking about doing a Hashblade in like a PC and then just solo mining with it and just set it, forget it. For 145 watts, you don't care. You know, that's the nice thing. It kind of comes back to the conversation we were having about the KS0s. Like, you just plug it in, set it, forget it, and never look back. Yeah, it'll be pretty cool, Ron Watkins. It's just completely silent, which will be good. Yeah, I think the biggest challenge, I mean, it depends on their demographic. Like, who is the demographic? I'm gonna check my GPS real quick. All right, we're back. So I think one of the biggest challenges is your demographic. Like, who is the demographic? Is it data centers for these? Is it, and that's the nice thing, you can run these in data centers and not have barely have any heat. Is it, maybe some coffee, excuse me. Is it, oh, so I'm sorry. Is it home? Is it home miners, our demographic? Like, who's our demographic focused on for these? Somebody had posted there. 8.22. Okay, so $8.22 a day to run the L7. Got it. Versus 10 cents to run your Lokotech. Oh, $1.80. Yeah, that's a big difference. So now, all right. So now, can you do 6,500 divided by $8.22? Is that what that 600 was? 600 days? Is that what that was? Was that what the math came out to be? Because that's just kind of like that's just where my brain goes a little bit. Like, that's just kind of where my head goes, where I'm like, like, what does that end up being? Because you're operating, initially, 10 grand is a lot for anyone, especially home miners. Someone's message got held for review. I don't know, I can't really tell. It just posted there. It's all just daydreaming till they make one. You could say that too. But we could say the same about Bitmain, but Bitmain has a little bit more clout, you know. Yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. You know, we see these things. Ice River was like the same thing, right? Ice River, until they sent one to Panda. Same thing. I was like super hesitant to buy any. But if you bought one when Panda got one, holy cow, and you spent all that money, what was it, like 40 grand, I think? And then you were pulling in $2,000 a day in Caspa then. Ooh, crazy. So for you guys, would it be more digestible for you if the hash blade made double what the hash rate was, or was it half the price? Which one do you think would be more reasonable for you guys? Double the hash rate or half the price? So 2 gigahash to 4, or $2,000 down to 1,000. Like, would that make it more? That's what I'm wondering. Did you ask them about the Google Maps location? I didn't. They said that they commented on somebody who gave them a hard time of their location, and you can literally look them up and see their office building, and their suite is listed on there as Lokotech. They're saying, like, you can go right to where their office is. They actually have a handful of EU YouTubers that are going to be going to their office in Norway. What they mentioned to me, which will be cool. That's great. I think that's coming up in the next week or two. There isn't as many EU content creators though, but I think there's a handful that are going to be going to their office, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, I think $1,000 is going to be that perfect price point, you know. Have you tried NiceHash on the X16Q? I have not, or with any of the firmware. I haven't. I didn't think you. Do the Jazz miners work on the X16Q? I don't think they do, because I have my X4 and X4 1U, and I have those on 2 miners because I thought none of them worked on. Oh, that's right. Wasn't the X16 supposed to work on NiceHash? Now that you mentioned that. Trying to think through it. Do I actually use my mini Doge too? Nope. They're literally, I have about 20 mini gold shells, some of them being the mini Doge 2s, like the box 2 series. Some of them are the original box miners. I have them all sitting and literally they're on my a table as a showpiece because they're absolutely not profitable. You know what? I shouldn't say that. I have. What do I have? The Starcoin miner, and there's one other one. KD Box Pro, whatever. One of them, I have those 2. I have wired to a power supply, a server power supply breakout board, and they're in like a spare room in our house, just creating heat. Like, I'm like, great. I'm just gonna use those as little heaters. I might as well. You have it running on Unmineable. That's a good call. I thought about putting some of my like Jazz miners and stuff on Unmineable to try to get some a decent bag of ironfish, because I don't have a really decent bag of ironfish, and I thought about doing that, especially before their algo swap, just in case their algo swap creates a lot of price discovery. I thought about doing that as well, because like, ooh, there might be some opportunity there. 5 miles. All right. Waiting for GPS to kick in. I'm always afraid, like, if I'm live streaming here and then like I don't see it, and then like I'm supposed to turn, or it's like last minute, but they just told me 5 miles. Oh, that's tough. Yeah, I mean, those are especially original mini Doges and stuff, like those mini Doges right now are. The originals are just paperweights. Like, put them on as a heater. That's really what literally you can just put it on here in a room as a heater. They don't use that many watts, so you can't really complain that much. That's all they're good for right now. And I don't recommend them for home miners looking. Now, I don't recommend them for home miners looking to be like profitable, but I recommend those gold shell minis for people that want to step into mining. Thanks, Hawk. Appreciate it, man. Step into mining and just like dabble. You know what I mean? Like, you're not talking about a big investment now, getting any of those mini Doges or any of those mini ones. Yeah, they're cheap solo miners. They're cheap lottery tickets, you know? And just play around with it a little bit. Like, play around with like using something like Unmineable and stick it on a coin for a month or something. Sorry, there's like a Honda Civic next to me that looks like it's at Fast and Furious. But yeah, I think they're a good, like, they're low risk. You could buy one or two and play around with them, learn a little bit more about mining and wallets and converting. Platforms like 2Miners are mineable and things like that. So yeah, I think they're a good stepping stone, because then people they're not spending too much. You know, it's a good gateway. They're a gateway drug, is what it is. Who did I get the KS2 from? T-Swift. T-Swift is who I bought it from. I've actually never bought from him before. Let me check my GPS real quick. Hang on. All right, we're back. Yeah, I've never bought from T-Swift before. I've actually never bought from Charlie before either. So this was kind of my first like dabble into like buying from someone directly versus one of the vendors. I've worked a lot with like Coin Mining Central. I've worked a lot with ASIC Marketplace. There's a number of other ones that I've worked with directly. But this is the first time I bought from T-Swift and got that pricing for it. So yeah, if you guys are interested, I can get you hooked up with his info. You know, it's no secret, it's public. You know, one thing I was super questionable on was like, is this the right T-Swift account on Discord, or was this like a fake one? You know, so I did my homework, connected with like DJ, connected with Red Panda Mining, to be like, hey, this is my guy, right? Like, this is who I want. So I can, not now, but I can get you connected with their info, and yeah, it was 3,300 to my door. Speak of the devil, and DJ appears. You got your KS3 from K-Swift. Nice. There's DJ. Y'all through security, DJ, all taken care of. Just dropped them off at the airport not too long ago. About 45 minutes ago, maybe. A little bit more, dropped them off at the airport. I was telling people how quick it was to get to the airport. I was super surprised. Couldn't believe it. We got 22s in chat. DJ has arrived. Yeah, we'll see when I get it. You know, yep, at my gate, 4-hour wait. You know what? Did they not let you through? Because most of the time they won't let you through security if it's over 4 hours. So I wasn't sure if they would not let you through, like the way they sometimes do those things. I've had that before. I've gotten there and they're like, and like I didn't have anywhere else to go, so it was like, all right, I need like wherever it was, not like airport in my house, but like wherever it was. And they're like, oh yeah, you have to wait. You can't get through until 4 hours. But yeah, I don't mind waiting the extra time, because for me, I'm usually like, all right, I'll work on my laptop, I'll watch some YouTube videos, I'll catch up on some TV shows, like I'll get some food or lunch or something. Like I don't mind being like super early. I'm okay with that. But I'm also used to waiting. Like DJ and I were talking about before, I had like a 7-hour wait between layovers. Ugh, that sucked, because my connecting flight, my first flight got delayed the one time, and the connecting flight was taking off as I was landing. So the next flight wasn't for 7 hours. So it was like, all right, well, I guess we're setting up camp. That's what I did, set up camp in the airport. I'm almost through this head cold. I am almost through this, like, whatever it's done to destroy my voice. My video I released on Friday, you guys could tell, it was very hoarse, to say the least. All right, we got 20 minutes. 20 minutes on this road. Let's go. Hawk stopping in, saying hi. They did let you through. That's cool. That's cool. I can't afford KS. Well, if you can't afford it, dude, don't spend your money on it. Like, you know, don't stretch yourself thin. Only purchase, you know, only spend money that you're willing to lose. Crypto is no different than, and I'll be honest with you, crypto is no different than gambling. Like, you're just gambling. Let's be honest, but there's a little more legitimacy behind it. So that's something you really need to keep in mind. Don't buy hardware that hardware stops working, or like something occurs that you can't afford to lose it. Too many people during the bull run, I saw too many comments that were like, I need to liquidate daily to pay my bills, or weekly to pay my bills. And it's like, crypto's not for you then. Get out. Get out. Go buy yourself a second job that's like, go find a second job that's more stable. Crypto's just not really for the like, hey, it's not a get rich quick at all, and it is not for individuals that can't afford to lose what they invest, and that's tough. That is tough. Yeah, that road, like, it was a mess back there. Like, oh my god, dude. Yeah, sorry. These Maryland, Washington, D.C. roads, I'll tell you what. Yep. I mean, but the same thing could be said about, like, investing into stocks, right? You could say the same thing. You take all this money, you invest it in stocks. I mean, I still think about that. One of my plays during COVID was Peloton. I put a lot of money into Peloton because everybody and their brother was staying at home, and even from gyms were closed. I invested in Peloton, and I thought it was a great play. And at first, it was like they were doing awesome. Their sales were through the roof. Everybody and their brother wanted a Peloton during the COVID, but then they couldn't meet the. Oh my God, is this car gonna be a dick? I love people that speed up when they see you're trying to get over. But then Peloton had hardware procurement issues. They couldn't fulfill all these orders, and they just went to. Oh my word! I mean, I haven't sold anything, so technically I haven't lost anything. I still hold the shares, but Peloton did not recover from that. I don't know if some of you guys remember that, or some of you guys were looking at Peloton then. Stop reading chat and drive. I'm mostly driving, to be honest with you. I check chat for like 5 seconds maybe, just to look down for a second. Most of the time I'm just ranting. Thanks, Dad, though. Appreciate it. Yeah. Hey, you invest and you hope to see a return. I get it. 100%. Dude, it's so nice today. Like, I left and it was like when I left Pennsylvania yesterday morning to drive down, it was like 35, and then I got down to like DC, it had warmed up and everything. By the afternoon it was like 70. Right now it's like 73 out. It is so nice out right now. I thought we were full-fledged winter. This is not winter weather. I earned enough profit from Tesla. Oh, good for you to actually buy one. That's sweet. Good for you. That's right. Tell Elon I need. Listen, Elon, we can work something out. All right, we'll do a little partnership. Brand partnership here for some exposure. You send me a Tesla, self-driving, and you can drive me home so I can live stream, and I'll make sure I advertise appropriately for you. KS2 will be there tomorrow. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, buddy. Now, DJ, I can't remember. Are you sending that to be hosted? I can't remember if you had said that, if you're going to host your KS2. Or if you're going to rocket it home. I mean, it only uses, what, 1,200 watts? But you still have the sound. Electric. It's still 1,200 watts. The heat. Not as big of a factor this time of year, but still. I might eventually. The more and more I think about it, no. Okay, interesting. Yeah, just a thought. Wasn't too sure. You need a heater for the garage for the wintertime. Heck yeah, there you go. Especially if you're not going to be running your GPUs and stuff. Who knows? I have to decide where I want to stop. Maryland has a lot of these like rest stop, like service plazas, I think they call them. So it's like right in the middle. of like both. Excuse me, man. I don't know why I'm so tired. I got plenty of sleep. It's right in the middle of the between the two roads. Like both directions can use it, and they're big places, like big service plots. It's not like small like Pennsylvania ones. And food, drinks, you know, bathroom breaks, stuff like that, gas. I have to decide. I had a bigger breakfast though. DJ and I got breakfast, and it was banger breakfast. It like hit the spot there this morning. It was like at the hotel buffet. It wasn't your pathetic hotel buffets though. It was like a legitimate one. It's like coffee first thing in the morning. Ooh, it was good. So bigger breakfast. So I'm not quite like hungry. Like I'm not looking for a meal right now. Yeah, it's a good call. DJ's just running it from home, you know. It's a good call. I'll put it in my shed. I do have to run a different, I have two C19 to C20s run, and I'm gonna leave those, like they're in the bays that I've like wired and everything. So I'm gonna leave those and then run a, like two more C13s. Cause it wasn't the KS, what does it use, the KS2, now that I think about it? Is it C13, C14? Or does it use C19, C20? I'm feeling like it's like one C13 to C14, right? Because I'll run some cables there because I'm going to need that for the future. Like I want to have like two bays that are hybrid that they can run one or the other. C13, C14, okay. Yeah. Oh, it does have two C14s? Really? I'm surprised for 1200 watts. You know, I'm too surprised. DJ, I'll take it, brother. I'll take it. Trust me, I drive because I have to, not because I like to. I'd love to just be able to be like, hop in the car, take a nap, work on some videos, work on a laptop, watch some YouTube videos, jump in, car will take you from point A to point B. But then that's also the time where like you won't need to own a car anymore, right? And there'll just be these services. And the car, just, you know, just an app, I need to go from here to DC. Great. Jump in the car, off you go. Now, granted, the pricing has to be reasonable though, because it's like, holy cow, not going to spend $500 to go to DC, you know, like that's the hard part. Robo taxi, can't wait. DJ's on it. DJ's ready. He wants to buy himself a Tesla with the self-driving, so when that does occur, he can just lease it out. It's going to be like Uber. It's going to be like, okay, great. Here, use my car, lease it out for the day. By the end of the day, the car comes back, right? That'd be cool. When I need it, the car comes back. That'd be cool. I'd be all for that. That'd be sick. Earn you some money. Those are all DJ's workers. Those are all DJ's workers, right? He'll like 10 Teslas. They'll all be his workers. Go out and do his bidding for the day. Come back. Downside is, man, I bet you those things get like filthy. Just the atmosphere, you know, like where they end up getting taken, and then the people that are in those things. You got to bring them back. You got to take them to car washes to get detailed and cleaned. You're gonna have a whole fleet. There you go. Hey, now that's an investment I can get behind. I like that. That is a smart move. All right, I'm gonna check my GPS real quick, guys. Hang on. 7 miles. 7 miles. We got plenty of time. I like it. I'll probably stream for maybe 15 minutes more. Hours. And then kill my ramblings. Was glad to have some people stop in DJ stream earlier, talking 𝐃𝐢𝐬𝐜𝐴 and Lokotech and all that fun stuff. That was good. That was good. We recorded a video before that, and oh my gosh, what am I yawning for again? We recorded a video before that for DJ's channel, which is cool. I wonder when we'll drop that, maybe tomorrow. Who knows? And then we did the live stream, which was cool. We got breakfast first. Worked out nice. It was so nice getting up and like not having to rush. Get up, have breakfast, go record some stuff. That was really convenient. Who needs real estate when you got your robo taxis, right? Yep. My audio totally went bad. Is it still bad right now, or is it okay? Yeah, is your audio totally went bad? Really? I can hear fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. It sounds muffled. No, I didn't change anything. I mean, I don't know if it's using the earbuds I have in or if it's using the mic in the cell phone. I'm not sure. Huh? I don't know. I don't know, DJ. I won't play with it though. It's dangerous. Sounds adequate. Nice automatic beats. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I was actually, DJ, going to use a lapel mic setup, and decided not to because I couldn't get to it. But yeah, maybe it was reception. Could be reception. I was going to use the lapel mics we used earlier, the Rode ones, and I was like, "Oh, that'd be fun." Clip onto my shirt. That'd be much better quality. But I was like, it's in the back of the car, and go from there. Yeah, it could be road noise and stuff too. I don't know. I could try to talk louder if that's better, and then I'm screaming. Oh man. Yeah, so I'm gonna go home tonight. I want to work on the Lokotech video because fresh on my mind out. Just the experience, how it was, my thoughts, my feelings, concerns. I'll put that all together in a video tonight. And then tomorrow my immersion video is up. My immersion farm's up and running, so that's badass and really cool. Looking forward to that. What else we got? We got a few things coming this week. Well, I think my live stream is going to move to Wednesday. I can't. It's either this week or next week. It might be this week. Wednesday, I'm actually going to meet Daniel Keller at a cigar bar. We're going to do a live stream from there talking about flux. So I'm really going to hammer home on the December 15th. Like, what are we actually getting on the December 15th? Like, I'm very curious. So that'll be live so people can ask questions. We're going to do the same setup like I did back on the last live stream. So that'll be pretty cool. Pretty legit. Hanging out, having drinks, smoking cigars. That'll be cool. That's Wednesday. We got some other good. We got other good stuff coming. My schedule is packed for the next, like, honestly, until the end of the year. So the end of the year, I have content scheduled that far out, so I'm excited. I took the time not too long ago to sit down and start to go through it, and I was like, all right, what commitments do I have? What videos have I wanted to get to? A lot of GPU mining videos I got to get to, so that'll be pretty cool. A lot of good stuff going on there, which will be nice. What are those noises coming from the truck? What noises? I'm so confused. Are you guys like picking up like road noises? Maybe it's like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's picking up all the road noises. Listen, I'm driving as DJ says, we're driving my Bugatti, all right? He's trolling, nice. Yeah, that's what DJ said when I was meeting DJ yesterday. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna pull up to the hotel here in a minute. I gotta get my Bugatti. I have to get it valeted. Oh geez, that's a lot of traffic. Oh shit. Moving on over. We're good. A ton of traffic all of a sudden. What else is new? Whenever I check my GPS, guys, it will cut out. Dude, YouTube sucks. Like, streaming on YouTube sucks. Like, you literally, I don't want to call Alt-Tab out, but when you, like, jump from one app to the other, YouTube literally pops up and is like, oh, nope. Disconnect, reconnect. It sucks. I don't know why they do it. I don't know. Like, with all the money YouTube has, I don't know why some of their platform is very garbage. What's up, Charlie Lynn? We were just talking about you earlier. Can I help you find H Street? That's right. That's right. That guy last night was like, dude, you're on H Street. Yeah, we were walking. We walked back from Fogo de Chao last night, where we had dinner with the Lokotech team, and a few of us were staying at the Hyatt, and it was nice. A nice little 5-minute walk back, which worked out great. But there was some guy like running down the street asking where H Street was. It's like, yeah, right here, this one. Why is that messing with me here? Hang on. All right, should be better. I had to cut over. Yo, I had to cut over 4 lanes. All right, GPS was an update. Crazy. Those GPSs. We're good now. We're about to jump on this one road where we're gonna be on for like over an hour. It'll be a while. I heard Charlie Lynn was Satoshi. Yeah, that's right. Charlie Lynn's mom is Satoshi Nakamoto. Yep. I heard that same rumor last night. 100%. The guys from the Lokotech team were telling us that. No Hive Mapper? No, get out of here, dude. I sold that thing. Sorry, Hive Mapper. That thing is it's too much work. Too much work from the user side. Needs to be plug and play and done, and you need to be able to instant upload photos once it hits wireless on its own. Yeah, sorry. There's too much reliance on your cell phone. I can't leave my cell phone in my car to upload photos for 3 hours. It's stupid. No, it shouldn't run. Yeah. I have a Dymo. I just got one. I'm going to be actually doing a video on it. Now, granted, like the Dymo, they're not even in the same world. I was talking with DJ about this yesterday. Dymo and Hive Mapper, they're in totally different worlds. Dymo is just like the longer you have it, the more you get paid for it, but you're not getting paid for miles or anything like that. And it's like, it's not just a, like if you think of Hive Mapper, like the more miles you go, the more you earn, right? With a Dymo, that's not the case. The Dymo, you get paid whether you drive 2 miles or you drive 100 miles. You still get paid the exact same. Like, it doesn't matter. So that's what definitely makes a difference. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get that in my car this week. Actually, I want to get that installed just to test it out for like a week or so before I put a video out and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Do a lot of you guys in chat? Do a lot of you guys have Dymos? Listen, I gave Hive Mapper a chance. All right, I gave it a chance. I ran it for a while. Finally decided it was time to part ways. Someone else was looking to buy it. All yours. Take it. Because I wasn't using it anymore. It was hanging in my car. Because I'd be like, I'm not going to take 10 minutes to get this thing set up and connected. And then, oh, it takes several hours after I'm done. Yeah, I'm good. I still can't believe how close this is. I wonder if it's because like where my phone's at. It feels really close to my face. DJ, thanks for the water, by the way. Appreciate it. How was the event? It was good. It was a private event. It's hard to call it an event. I don't know what you call it. I guess event's a good term for it. I guess it's what it is, really. It was cool, though. Yeah, I'm eager to do my video. I want to try to keep my video to like 10 minutes on this, but I feel like it's going to be very storytelling. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to do my video tonight when I get home. $6 water, I know, right? Trust me, nothing's cheap in DC. Nothing is cheap in DC. Every time I drink this, just think, every sip I take, DJ, is probably like 25 cents. Oh, so good. 25 cents worth of water. Doesn't even taste like anything special. That's bad. I can't believe I left that 𝐕𝐢𝐝 water in the Uber. I got that 𝐕𝐢𝐝 water at the Lokotech event. What would you call that? Like a penthouse? What'd you call that? It was like an office building, but they lease out some of these suites. But it wasn't like an office suite. Like it had pool tables in it. It was all glassed in. It had a fireplace, high ceilings, like had a bar. Like it was cool. It was a cool setup. I love 𝐕𝐢𝐝 water, dude. I never buy that fancy shit. So like for me, when they had those and like beers and a bunch of other stuff available for people, I was like, dude, I'm gonna get some water and 𝐕𝐲𝐝 water. There's like 2 of them. I took one. Yeah. They talked about it last night. Yeah, it was good. Yep. Yeah, I mean, everyone will probably have videos coming out this week. I know last night everybody was watching Jump Change and Geek of All Trades and Max and Hawk. They were talking about the Lokotech stuff, so that was cool. Hawk having FOMO. He could have come. There was like, who was it? It was like 3 people that couldn't come, that backed out, but they got invited. It was Hawk, Red Panda Mining, and I forget who the other one was. Mining Stacker was the other one that got invited, that didn't come. And yeah, Red Panda, there's no reason Red Panda did not make an effort to come after all of the drama that was around Lokotech and Panda from like well over a year ago, when Panda got like that original email and blah blah. I was like, dude, Panda should have come. Like that would have made for great content. Yeah. Hawk, I got it. Things come up. It was good though. It was a good event. I mean, it was great. I mean, we were literally at the, I don't want to call it a venue. We were at the, I don't know what to call it, the suite, whatever. Rooftop. It was like a rooftop suite for like, what time? An hour and a half. So I was like, great. We got there, an hour and a half. We hung out. We got to record, play with stuff. They had Ben had a presentation. The ASIC chip designer and engineer called in. We spent some more time. To make sure that they weren't, you couldn't copy the tech. And I was like, all right, let's go dinner. Went to dinner. I think we were at dinner longer than we were at the rooftop place. And yeah, because we were at dinner till I think 9:45, 10. Oh my gosh, like the 10th time I've yawned. I'm sorry. And then we were out of there. And I was like, all right, let's head back. Hawk's a busy bee. That he is. He's a busy little girl. Yeah, it would have been good for Panda to come. I would have enjoyed meeting Panda. Busy. Got to pick and choose. Pick and choose what you got going on. I get you. What's everyone been mining recently? Mining the 𝐲𝐝. Yeah, I got so I got my Bitcoin miners running. My L7s are actually on Mineable. I have 2 L7s on Mineable getting paid out in Dogecoin. I have my 2 E9 Pros on 2 miners getting paid out in Bitcoin. I have my 2 other those are my ASIC shed back home. I have my S19 XP now in immersion mining Bitcoin. And I wonder if NiceHash had an issue on Friday, right before, or yesterday, before I left. Friday, Saturday, there was I was getting all these errors on my ASICs at both locations, my Bitcoin miners. So I swapped them from NiceHash to via BTC. That cleared everything up. So they're via BTC right now. S19 XP, I have a Bitcoin, 100 terahash, another ASIC in immersion. That one's on Bitcoin. You'll see that tomorrow. I don't have any of my GPUs up right now because I'm going through kind of my big audit of like what I'm deciding to mine with and sell, and got to rebuild some GPU rigs. So yeah, Got my helium miner up, 2 helium miners, one the 5G one. So the nice thing is for me, I'm not as concerned about like mining 𝐷𝐸𝐽𝐻 because I have my 𝐷𝐸𝐽𝐻 smart node, like the master node. Dude, that makes me like 2250. So 2,250 𝐷𝐸𝐽𝐻 every 29 hours. It's awesome. Awesome. I really wish I would. Now the price of 𝐷𝐸𝐻 has gone up. Yeah, I put my my script. Honestly, I don't want like LTC. Like I'd rather just have the Doge. And with the referral code, so it's under 1%, it's like 0.75 of the fee. It's worth it. And just get paid out in all Doge, especially with such a lower fee. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'd rather have the Doge, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit more bullish on Doge when it comes down to, you know, like wanting to stack a ton so next bull run, if and when it pops, I can just sell it all. And I get it. Doge is a meme coin. I get it. I don't care. I'm just looking for the money. That's all where I'm coming from. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to peace out. I've been live for reconnecting. Oh, reconnected. Lost it. Reconnected. Maybe we're going through middle of nowhere. So I'll be out. Thank you guys for coming to hang out with me on your Sunday afternoon. Do appreciate it. And I'll be working on some content tonight. Hopefully get some Lokotech content out for you. Other than that, guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Appreciate it. Thank you. Drive safe. Thanks, guys. Bye.